However, if you have a tree that has a large canopy and the sun can't hit the roots, this is a good solution for putting over. Hi guys, Black Bonsai Guy, and I'm back here again for episode 36 of Hunting and Shopping for Discounted Plants. Hope everybody is doing good. Hope everyone is enjoying their garden. And hoping everyone is appreciating nature out there. Today I have a good lineup for you guys. Hopefully you can take advantage of some of the deals you see today. So without further ado, let's get to episode 36. Hi guys. All right, in Facebook Marketplace right here, and someone selling a garden chair. It appears to be made out of some type of metal. Sometimes you just need a nice garden chair to sit outside that is already taking the beating. I'm pretty sure you can scrape most of that rust off and get that back down and give it a nice coating of spray paint, and it'll last a very long time, as it appears to be very old already. They're asking $25, and they're out here in Tucson, Arizona. Not a bad deal. Still in Facebook Marketplace, and someone has some cast iron urn garden pots. You can put nice flowers in these. Typically, something like a foxtail fern will look good in these types of pots. It's taking offers. You just need to send him a message. Not necessarily sure where he's located, but it says it ships for free with USPS, first class mail. So not bad at all. Guys, still in Facebook Marketplace, and someone has some free river rock that they're giving out. All you got to do is swing by and pick up. River rocks are good and they are bad. They're bad if you put them on top of planter trees that don't grow in like a microclimate, meaning if the sun can hit these rocks directly, they'll just heat them up and fry the roots of a plant that's underneath it. However, if you have a tree that has a large canopy and the sun can't hit the roots, this is a good solution for putting over those roots. You want to keep it probably a foot away from the trunk of the tree and start building out in a circular pattern to cover the roots, because they'll hold some minerals in the pores of the rock. They'll also allow air to penetrate and hit those roots and keep those roots moist during the hot summers that we have. So that's what I do on my lemon and on my grapefruit trees. I actually have a bed of river rock over them. But keep in mind that the canopy on those trees is so big the sun can't hit it. If I was planting like a 1 or 2 year old tree and it was not growing in a microclimate, I would not use this. So something to keep in mind. All right, now this is a one for River Rock. They're actually selling this. This is a little bit more than the previous post, quite a bit of it. Prices vary based on quantity desired. They have $5 listed on the price, so I'm not sure if they're doing $5 per so many pounds or not. But if you need a little bit more than what was on the previous ad, this is a solution for you as well. Again, located in Tucson, Arizona. All right, guys, still in Facebook Marketplace, and someone is having, they have some steel trellises that they're selling for $80. These are good for growing things vertically. Also good for staking things up like vines for grape trees and things of that nature. Many different uses for them. If you have a side of your house that you want to cool off, you can lean this against the side of your house. Put some cinder blocks on the bottom so it doesn't slide out of place. And you can, put a fast growing vine, and you can just completely fill one of these up with a vine and let the vine take the abuse from the sun versus having the sun beat down on your house. And then in this setup where they have it sitting on these horses, you can actually put your flower pots on top of these, and you can put plants underneath them, and you can water the flower pots that's on top, and as the runoff falls off, it can water something beneath it. So many cool setups that you can use with these trellises. And he has them, the specifics on them. They're made out of 1/8 inch angle iron. The grid is 4x4 mesh sheets. I can make any size under 7.5 feet by 8 feet. And he has a little bit more details there. So I'll go ahead and save him. And I'll change that to services. Always good to have stuff like that handy for the future. All right, guys, we have someone that's selling some 55-gallon plastic drums. Many uses for this in the garden. A lot of people turn these into hydro and aquaponic setups. Some people use these to catch runoff from rainwater, so that they can store it to water their gardens later in the year. Many different uses for these. They are asking $25 for a 55-gallon, which I think is a good deal. And these are food grade. So something to look into if you are wanting some to get into either of those things that I mentioned. All right, guys, switch it up a little bit. Now we're in OfferUp. And someone is selling some oleanders. They have quite a few of them, and they're selling them for $15 each. They're well established and well cared for. Oleanders do very well out here in Tucson, Arizona. So if that is something you're interested in, this would be a great buy at $15 for that particular size. All right, guys, still in OfferUp, and someone has some flower pots, raised flower beds that they're selling for $60. You see this big one that's horizontal here. Looks like that may be an attachment for something to add to the side of it. And this little barrel planter here. And they're asking $60 for everything. They're made out of wood. This is a real good deal if someone's looking for a starter garden. Just make sure you do what he did right there and sit them on bricks. This guy must be from the South and familiar with termites. Otherwise, termites will get into the bottom of that lumber and start to rot it. So not a bad deal there. All right, guys, still in OfferUp. We have someone giving away some free dirt. You can't grow directly in that, but you can mix this with something to help perhaps get you some soil going. Loads of free dirt. Only stipulation is that you haul it out. We might be able to provide the loader and drive. Also, you need to set up an appointment to get it. Weekdays and weekends are available. So not a bad deal right here. You can't beat free. I'm not sure who will be interested in it, but this may be something you want to look into. All right, guys, still in OfferUp here. Someone is getting rid of a lot of flower pots. They're asking $100 for them. This is good for someone who may be like him. Looks like he's in an apartment and they want to start growing something. Let's see, this is 15 garden pots. Some retail at $15, some $50, some at $15. Asking $100 or best offer. Not bad, not bad. I would try to get that maybe between $75 and $80 for everything. But if you just starting off, $100 is not bad to get all those pots. Something to keep in mind. Okay, guys, I think this is going to be the last one for today. I've been finding lots of stuff around the garden, but not actually plants or trees and stuff like that. So this is probably the best deal I found for today. Someone has some Mysore berry banana plants that they're selling. Actually, I know this guy. I bought my jackfruit tree from him. Bo Woods. He has his own business where he sells tropical plants out here in Tucson. This is a picture of how the bananas will look. And he's selling these starts for $55, which is a good deal. You can't beat that. Tucson Tropicals is the name of his business. He's open 8 to 6. Has his address right there. And he also has a website, TucsonTropicals.com. You can go there and see everything he has in store. He has figs, apples, oranges, you name it. He has the whole kit and caboodle. So without further ado, want to give a special shout out to all my BBs and my BGs out there. If you're new to the channel, that's my bonsai boys and my bonsai girls. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. And I will see you guys next week. It's the Black Bonsai Guy. I'm out.